What we have first is the diagram on the right shows the function of x squared minus 6x plus a. The last day I discussed what does the a value actually do? Can you tell me what the a value actually does? Moves it up and down. If it was plus 6, it'd be the same shape, but it'd be up there. If a was minus 6, it'd be down here. So it tells you where it crosses the y-axis, basically. Okay. So what we're told is, see f of x, the function f of x. Okay, f of x is basically the y value. Any point on this line has an x value, and it has a y value, or a f of x value. That makes sense? So what happens is we're told that it cuts the axis at minus 1. This means when you choose x to be minus 1, the formula gives you an answer of 0. That's what that means. So replace all x's with minus 1s, and you're guaranteed that the formula has to give you 0 for the f of x answer. Okay, that's so what happens next is this, guys. You get a 1 plus 6 plus a equals 0. Bring over the 6 and the 1, they combine to make a equals minus 7. Right? A equals minus 7. Now that you know that a equals minus 7, this formula now changes to f of x equals x squared minus 6x minus 7. Is that alright? Now, what you notice about the two red points I'm dotting in here? What's guaranteed about the y values? Sorry? The y values are guaranteed to be 0. So what does that mean? It means f of x equals 0. What's the reference number? Minus 7 and 1. So open up your two brackets. Breaks up, minus 7 breaks up into minus 7 and plus 1. So x minus 7, x plus 1 equals 0. Then after that, x equals minus 1. And the other side, x equals 7. We happy enough with that? Okay. So that's our two answers. Oh, sorry. Why is that actually the answer? Is probably what I should be getting to. See the way P, it crosses P. It crosses that at 7, 0. Because when we chose the y value to be 0, the formula gave us two x values for which that happens. So when we chose the y value to be 0, it told us this happens when x equals minus 1 or x equals 7. That alright? I hope so. Alright. Now, this next part, the equation of the line is this. So basically, this curve gives you this line here. Is everybody happy with that? So when I choose an x value as an example, if I chose x equals 3 as an example, yeah, and I replaced the x values with 3, yeah, what my answer would be is the y answer would be 9 over 128. So when x equals 3, we now know the height. It'll be the point 3, 9 over 128. When your width is 3 centimeters, your height above the x-axis is going to be 9 over 128. Now, what this does is we want to find out the point at which the width is 32 when the x value equals 32. Does that make sense? So instead of x, what number are we going to put in? X equals 32 squared all over 128. And what do we get for that? 8 centimeters high, is it? 8 centimeters. Okay. So if I choose any x value, it will then give me the y value that fits it onto the graph. So if I chose x equals minus 32, it will give me the y value when I use the formula that fits it onto the graph, onto the curve. Okay. Now 23. This one was slightly different, right? What we decided to do was this. I decided to make this my origin because it says it's based on the formula y equals x squared, right? So if you enter y equals x squared into your calculator, Okay, what you're going to get, and you go from, I don't know, minus 10 to, I don't know, plus 10, 20 points. Do you see the way it gives you all these points here? Minus 10, 100 would be up here. Minus 9, they're all square numbers, aren't they? And it comes all the way down, and eventually it hits 0, 0. So, the lowest point on your graph should be 0, 0. Does that make sense? Now, from a purely height perspective, this is 32 meters tall, and this is 7 meters tall. What's the difference between the two of them? 25. So, in theory, there's a difference of 25 meters. So if that's 0, 0, if I remodel this on the y equals x squared curve, that would make this one something 25, and it'll make the other side something 25. And if we look through our numbers, what we can see is, where is it 25? 5, and the other side minus 5. Okay, so this is the point 5, 25, and if that point is, if we consider that point as 0, 0. So how far apart are the poles? Minus 5 all the way to plus 5? 10 meters wide. Are we okay with that? Okay. So that's